Nah, I was always up for like all the crazy picks. Like I really love crazy picks. Like for example, I play AP Gragas mid lane, and now I wanted to get Caps to the dark side, so he starts playing it. In solo queue, he had like decent success. Even last year when I had Senkooks, I tried to convince him to play AP Gragas. Wasn't the best success. But yeah, in general, I really like crazy picks and being innovative, like being one step ahead of the curve.
Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by Mikyx. Another day, another G2 interview. You just keep on winning, and I need to keep on interviewing the winners. Not just kidding. Of course, very honored to be joined by you. Now you played Pyke, normally a champion associated with Hylissang, who proclaimed that he wanted to be the best Pyke in the world, and it would be his world skin if Fnatic would have won that. But are you gonna take that title from him?
Well, I think Pyke would look a lot better in a G2 skin when we win Worlds. So, I mean, I think he was considered the best Pyke because he actually got to play it. I didn't get to play it much, but when I did, I think we won. I think I won all the games with Pyke. I'm not sure though. But yeah, so far he can have the title, but I'll get it eventually, so I don't mind.
You get it eventually. Now, overall, G2 haven't lost yet, but that said, there were a few games, this one included against Splice, the one against EXO, where you were challenged. So you don't look unbeatable as a team. What are some of the things that the team needs to fix in order to not lose and get the perfect score at the end of the season?
Well, I think mostly it's just discipline, because even yesterday, for example, we were like, okay, so enemy has TP advantage for like 10 seconds, and then we take it as, okay, so we can fight for like, you win the fight in 10 seconds, and then we just went in, and then they TP'd after 10 seconds, and then we kind of died. And then today, for example, I think when they were fighting mid, we said Shen has ult, we were like, yeah, it's fine, we win. Yeah, I think we have to be a bit more disciplined, and just take it a bit, I'm not sure if we should take it a bit slower, but yeah, just mostly discipline, and listening to each other.
Fair. Now, here's a fun little game I have prepared for you. I'm gonna throw you 3 or like maybe even a few more names from other support players in your league, and you've just very quickly, naturally try to give me your honest opinion about the respective player so far. Right. Okay, so let's start with Ignar.
Well, I think he's a really good mechanical support. He's really like aggressive and plays a lot of playmakers, and he flanks really well. So yeah, I've pretty good.
A lot of respect.
Yeah, a lot of respect for him. Yeah.
Okay. What about Gorilla?
He's kind of similar to Ignar, but I think he's more calculated, more safe. But actually now with Hans, he's starting to play more aggressive because Hans is like a really aggressive player. And I think he's just really consistent, I guess.
Jack Troll?
He's fine.
Hylissang?
Right now he's actually doing fine, I think, even though I think a lot of people blamed him for, I don't know, the last few weeks. But I think he actually played fine. I think they just played bad as a team. But I respect Hylissang. I think it's pretty good.
What did?
I think he's also playing fine. Actually, I think the game against us, he played Leona into Rakan, and I think most people think it's a counter matchup, but it's like a fake counter matchup. So yeah, but I think other than that, except for our game, I think he played fine mostly.
Alright, fair. Yeah, I could go through like all the supports, but
then I'll just keep saying fine. He's fine.
Yeah. Alright, fair. What is it like to have Perkz as your bot lane mate?
Well, I really like it, mostly because we get along really well outside of game, and in the game, he can play every champ in the game. So we can like flex a lot of picks, and just whenever a champ becomes meta, he's like, oh, I can play this. And then, whenever we're in draft, it's just really fun. Like we pick one champ, and we discuss where it's gonna go. It can go bot, top, jungle, mid, support, because we all play a lot of champs. And then just in general, I think he plays really well already. I like all the traditional ADs. And he plays really aggressive, so I really like it. Because some people don't auto-attack a lot, some AD carries. But he auto-attacks a lot, and he like plays cocky. For example, this game we played today, like at the end, before the final team fight, he was like walking up alone one before mid lane, and he was like poking them a bit, and he was really crazy, so I like that.
And even in the final team fight, he was really low on health, but at the end of the day, was able to turn it around and get you guys, or was part of getting you guys the win, of course. Are there a lot of like memes in the chat, especially like during the game as well?
Oh, when we talk, if there's any memes. Well, actually, yesterday, Jankos did a pretty funny meme. So when we died bot 2v2, when we didn't click the lantern, and then Jankos said, it's fine guys, Ezreal spikes at 2 deaths, or something like that. Because usually we go 0-2, but then we win the game anyway, or something like that. So that was pretty funny in the moment, but I think Perkz didn't hear it, otherwise he might get tilted. So I was just like, I was giggling inside, but I didn't want to say anything because it might trigger Perkz.
Fair. That said, you mentioned how Perkz is able to play vastly, pretty much every champion. I've heard that you're an off-roll talent. Wonder, of course, knows to play so many things. Caps, we don't need to question about that. And Jankos is basically a support main at this point. So I'm wondering, I made a video on that, like a little meme while I was streaming. A matchup between you guys and Griffin. Wouldn't that just be like everyone just random rolls champions and then you decide where everyone goes?
I mean, that would be pretty fun. But like, I really hope Griffin goes like undefeated and we go undefeated and we meet at MSI, because I think our matchup against Griffin will be really insane, because both teams play like so many weird picks and we can flex a lot of champions. So I think this matchup would be really insane if it were to happen.
I mean, that bot lane matchup looks tough, though.
Well, I guess they're pretty good, yeah. But I really hope he picks Ornn release, because I think these champs are really useless. I think this guy legit just like thinks, oh, this today I'm gonna play, I don't know. He picks Teemo, and then they just say, yeah, sure, because they can win anyway, because yeah, they're just that insane.
Mechanical gods.
Yeah, but eventually I'll start doing the same. I'll start picking Teemo as well, and some Volibear maybe you might see in the future.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were the only rational member of this team. You were supposed to be the voice of reason, and now I hear this.
Nah, I was always up for like all the crazy picks. Like I really love crazy picks. Like for example, I play AP Gragas mid lane, and now I wanted to get Caps to the dark side, so he starts playing it. In solo queue he had like decent success. Even last year when he had Senkuks, I tried to convince him to play AP Gragas. It wasn't the best success. But yeah, in general, I really like crazy picks and being innovative, like being one step ahead of the curve, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you already talked about support Gragas being the best thing ever, essentially, last year. So, yeah, like, what about, let's say, Karthus support? I mean, he's got a slow...
Oof, Karthus support, I'm not digging it. Like, I mean, it could probably work. Griffin could probably play it. Maybe I can play it, but I'm not sure if it's actually useful. Maybe it's a good flex. Like if they counter pick in the jungle and then I flex the bot, but it's probably useless anyway.
I mean, like the CC isn't quite there, but like the damage will be insane late game and stuff, and that on a from a support.
So I don't have gold, so how can I get damage items? I'm gonna have like, I don't know, I'm gonna have my sidestone and some boots, and then the game will end probably.
Yeah, but if you do manage to drag it out to like 50 minutes, the heat just naturally...
I think it has to be like 70 minutes to get like full items. Then maybe I can start doing some damage. But other than that...
Maybe you get some early kills, on the board.
Actually, yeah, maybe. If I hit all the Qs, yeah, maybe. If I play against people that have no mouse, maybe I can hit some Qs. But usually people have mice in competitive games, so they can dodge. But yeah.
Is this a new version of Sven's infamous "you can't get hit by an Italy sphere if you have a mouse"?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think ours is really similar to that, because if you have a mouse, you cannot get hit unless you get CC'd. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Xerxes had some trouble hitting Zenkax.
Yeah, for example, that, yeah. He had a mouse, so.
Zenkax has a mouse. Yeah. Guys, it's confirmed, the special leak from Mickey, his former teammate, he's leaked it to the public. Zenkax does have a mouse. But yeah, so far, undefeated still. Of course, that's the goal for the end of the season. Realistically, any team that you can properly see you guys losing to within the LEC?
Vitality might bring out something crazy when we play them. I think we play them next week. I think Vitality could be potentially like the second best team, because I think they are the second best. Or Schalke. Schalke is good there as well. But we already played Schalke and they weren't that great, so I'm looking forward to playing them next time. Because I think they just kind of played worse than they should, I guess.
I mean, they've only lost to you guys.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah. So I guess Vitality and Schalke would be the two teams.
Okay, fair. Excited. Sometimes I can speak English as well. Excited for that one next week. Of course, make sure to tune into the LEC for that one. But yeah, is there anything you want to say to the G2 army out there?
Well, thank you guys for supporting us, and we're gonna hopefully keep on winning. And if we do somehow manage to lose, I hope you keep on supporting us and give us some positive messages. And yeah, thank you very much.
It would be pretty funny if there's like one or two G2 fans out there who will go like, no, if you lose one game, I'm gonna burn my jersey. I'm gonna burn my scarf.
How can you burn this jersey? But it's so insane.
Yeah, it's actually pretty insane. I agree. I have to admit. I always did a jersey power ranking before the start of the season. G2 got number one both times last year.
It was a really easy choice as well.
I think I can't think of one that would be better right now. I mean, I'd have to look at all the ones in proper order, but yeah, it's pretty sick. I really dig the Origin one, honestly. It's It's sleek. It's simple, but it's got, you know, the golden finesse and stuff. I dig it.
Not the biggest fan. I could do the jersey myself. Like I couldn't make up this, but I could probably do the origin. I just put some blue and then a little logo and then yeah, some stripes. Joke, of course. Nah, I mean the jerseys are fine, but can't compare to this.
I mean, the storyline behind it is actually insane, and the anime video and stuff. And of course, both of us being big weeps, we appreciate that. A hashtag for the people that watch until the end.
I'm not sure actually.
What was that sound? Are you a duck?
I'm thinking. Hold up. I don't know. Maybe something with Pyke. I don't know. Actually, because I think supports never get MVP. I think MVP. I mean, I could get an MVP for today's game, but Perkz got it somehow. So something like support.
Support MVP.
Yeah, support MVP. I guess. Yeah, we should make it happen. I think only Igna got it so far.
I think Gorilla got it as well.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, maybe not, because like technically whenever Gorilla does well, Hansama does too, and then once Hansama's in the vote, you automatically lose. Yeah, you've made that experience as well. So.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
All right, so hashtag support MVP. Thank you so much, Mickey. Make sure to follow him on Twitter, of course. Some interesting interactions between him and Carlos and other accounts as well. You're gonna get to Turkish League, man. Let's go.
I have that one. I can beat Gilius then again.
Oh man.
I haven't lost to him yet. I have 100% win rate against Gilius.
Man, you used to be like so calm and chill, and now you're just trash talking everyone. Holy shit! Every support that goes to G2 starts trash talking.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm going to the dark side now. Caps as well. He's gonna start becoming the dark caps soon.
It's so insane. Wadid as well. You know, Wadid was so nice and friendly and polite, and then he was with G2.
Just bans. Just bans, mate.
Just bans. But yeah, thanks so much, Mickey. This was Darius on the Shotcaller. Hope you have a good day. See you guys then. Bye-bye. We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnovic, Etienne, Thomas Göttel, Dominik Bolze, Lazy Raven, Adam Novosviat, Erich Althaus, and La Maviota for your very special support. And of course, also, we'd like to thank all the people whose names you see scrolling past you right now. And of course, also all the people that like, comment, subscribe, and support our work. Without you, our work wouldn't be possible. Thank you very much.